Boom. Just gonna pause this. We don't have time for this. It's happening. Boom. There we are. Hello everyone, this is Klex. And today, it's a pretty special day. I'll explain the details of this. But like 8 or 9 hours ago, something pretty interesting happened. And I figured that I would leave a VOD on Twitch for a certain individual. And that is, in the Ristar scene, we've gotten some amount of activity, right? And I wanted to talk about a new run that I have skimmed through. I will give as much advice as I can to the new player who's called Rizztar. And so that's the title of the stream, reviewing Ristar runs. And we're going to get right into it. Like this and like that. I have about an hour to do this. Which is gonna be tight, but
Finally, like
we can make this work.
Also, he'll say like the most evil thing ever. Does that make sense? Every time.
It doesn't. It makes none. Not
okay.
Hariardos.
No.
One thing that I will say is, I'm currently a moderator at speedrun.com's Ristar leaderboards. So you have to, there's a couple things that you need to do, and in this case we got it. It was like you have to see the Sega logo when you're submitting a run. And yeah, this is done. So far so good. I looked at the run, so I know the final time. The final time is actually 28:44. I made sure to retime it. I didn't like frame count it, but it seemed pretty clear that it was 28:44, which is insane because it is a tied place for 2 runners. The first one being Breakdown. That time is like 15 years old by now. That's not even a joke. It's like literally, I checked it. It's 15 years old. And the second 28:44 is actually my time. I thought that I had gotten a faster time in the meantime, but I just didn't get around to it, I imagine. And going to see some of it. So I think right off the bat, there's probably one piece of advice that I could give. I don't know if that's like really true, but I feel like you hit jump to break free of shooting star mode and end up in this little animation. I feel that was probably a tad early because normally Ristar is supposed to land on the platform. I'm not sure. It could be something else. That's excellent, by the way. I never do that strat. So it seems faster because like you're being launched to the side. It probably isn't. I think people, well, myself included, we just look at grabs and we're like, OMG, it's so fast, but it's like The rest of it is just the Riho quick kill. I'll just let it play out while I'm... Wow, that's a lot of grabs actually. I think you, Ristar, you're aware of this by now, if you're watching this like right now or in the VODs. You just, yeah, you have to grab the ancient one as few times as possible, because every time you headbutt the old man, the cutscene of Riho possessing the old man is stopped. So the ideal, I imagine the task could do like only 2 grabs. 3 is incredible, and then 4 or 5 is generally what you'd expect.
Wait, really? Yeah.
Every additional one is like 0.2 seconds lost, which isn't a lot, but it adds up, obviously.
I'm gonna ask in the chat, if I be an 8th place Dawdler and Farfetch, will I get Fardler asking for a friend?
My thingy slipped. It's okay, high tide skip, high tide skip. Hopefully it'll bring Daniel home. I'm back from getting milk. That was a really bad attempt. I did not get it, but I needed
Someone
it.
said please try it, I'm begging you.
I think you probably lost a little bit of
Well,
time
I bet I could think of another one that's better.
falling back into the falling into the backup, but
Somebody said that someone said they fused Guillotine and Machop with no guard. Can they just Guillotine every Pokemon?
You
Nice.
know what? That's valid. You just need Lepa Berries and PP Max.
Oh, it says that
nothing much to
Pokemon
say
base
aside
damage
from
and 200
we're
all
not
bosses.
seeing
That makes sense.
Ristar's idle
Yeah,
animations
I'm sure it
enough.
does work then, but
Like on the last Pokemon
Um,
stuff too.
I know people like to move around
Yeah, and all of
in
them are
this little
bosses.
part. That's the part where he stretches, and it's important to stretch. So be on the lookout, everyone. It's important to hydrate,
Yeah, but then you don't even
stretch
get
a bit,
stabbed from that.
warm
It's
up a
just
bit.
200 move when you could just use
Um,
something else.
be sure to
It's
get
super
ready.
effective too sometimes.
Maska Sage?
Pansage?
Yeah, and Master
Also, I'm not paying like
Semi-Sage.
a lot of
Sorry,
attention to whatever they're
I always
saying,
forget
but
what they're called.
yeah, we're here for the gameplay, so to speak. Nice little shimmy.
Dude, I can't think of anything that we can combine for
Dude!
Stupid Ash.
They literally just didn't spawn. Normally I'm
It's
down
true,
there
they
ready to go,
waited
just
some
didn't
time.
spawn.
Where
What the
are
heck?
they?
I don't know. Sometimes they take a I don't know what causes them to not spawn sometimes.
It was the emo that typed in chat earlier.
Maybe it happened
Nice.
from that actually.
No, that's
A
the only
wall
thing that makes
climb.
sense.
I like it. Oh. I had not seen this the first time I watched this.
No! No way. I thought I did the right thing too. I could have just went. Why does that happen?
Okay, that's a test strat.
Did this Syrian's person
Might be
off?
accessible
Yeah, I know, yeah. I just wanted to
for
say some
humans.
shit.
I mean, okay.
Oh, Keldeo.
Just don't get him because he changes form all the time.
Dude, you
That
know how
is
sad it was,
interesting.
that Keldeo Genesect I had, it was like the worst thing ever.
Was it
Yeah.
Water
water?
Steel.
Oh, okay, there it is.
If it was like,
Name another water.
It's interesting how we're just like basically gathering so much knowledge. And wow, it's the first time that I've seen someone actually attempt this in a run.
Stop yelling.
Okay, so I think there are a lot of things to say about this fight. I know not a lot of people have gathered enough knowledge on that front, and I probably could have done a better job at explaining it. But what is happening here, like from the get-go, is already losing some frames, and they can definitely add up to be seconds. So let's just dive right into it.
I'm not sure off the top of my head.
I don't even know if there is one.
Dive. Not initially attended. Okay, so the thing that happens is OSAT will try to reach the center of the screen. When it does, you're going to get the animation of OSAT like trying to decide if it's gonna go to the left or to the right, and the sequence is like the spawn sequence, so it's already decided. However, there is parallax. So if you are swimming to the right side, OSAT will reach the center slower than if you were to stay to the left side of the screen. So that must have lost like about 10 frames, which isn't a lot, but it adds up.
Yelling.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
Also, another thing to keep in mind is when OSAT decides whether or not to attack on the left or the right side. Well, this is kind of determined. It's not pure randomness. It's decided by the in-game timer, more precisely the stage timer. If you were to arrive at the boss at the exact same timing every single time, you would always get the same result, which is it's a 50-50 basically on all like odd timers, odd frame counts. It's gonna go left, I think, and even frame counts is gonna go right. So it's a 50-50. It's excellent. It's excellent. It's excellent. It's excellent to know this, because if OSAT decides to go to the left side, it's 1.5 seconds faster than if he comes to the from the right side. So you have to keep that in mind. That's extremely important. Look at this.
I mean, I heard it, but if there is one.
It's basically reaching the center in 1.5 seconds. I'll go left, probably.
Stop yelling.
No, I wasn't.
And it didn't do it, so it's gonna go to the right side.
Okay.
So generally, the parallax still applies. You can apply this to your advantage. So this is also another one where OSAT is coming from right to center. If you stay to the right side, or you were like swimming, or sometimes you're even swimming from the right to the left side, you will make that next pattern come out slower. So
Wake up.
Jake up. When you level up your Jake
that's
up.
good. However, I'm noticing OSAT is coming
For real though.
from the right side. So without realizing it, we're already losing seconds, but that's just due to the randomness. Okay. It's interesting. Generally, yeah. If you can stay as much as possible to the sides.
I'm so trolling. Oh my god.
I'm a troll.
That could have been a gold split.
Yes. Some of the luck is like pretty insane
actually,
here,
though,
because you need
trolling.
and if you want to get a perfect OSAT and have perfect luck, the luck that is necessary here is quite ludicrous, because I don't think there's a way to manipulate the timer really well. So you'll get some slowdowns, if only for the fact that OSAT sometimes decides to come from the right side. And when he does, you're just wasting a second and a half.
That just keeps enduring everything, so then I can catch Caldeo.
Dude!
Oh.
Oh, you killed Vulture, man.
Vulture Killer 9003.
That's you.
I like the escort mission. I think that one is chill. I generally go for the meteor farming strats, but that I probably lose time while trying to do it. So yeah. Pretty basic one. I'll just let it play out.
Art of blue shoes.
What? The art of blue shoes?
I wish.
Keep the goblins in gold.
That motherfucker just braced himself. That's so fun. Let's go, dude.
Like, why am I doing that? Why? That's so bad. That was so bad. Vince?
All right, so there's the tough one. Let's see.
Bartler.
Nice.
It's been so far. One more. Oh my god, dude! I just swear, I swear that that's not happening. I swear that that's literally just not happening. I'm freaking out right now.
Bartler.
That sucks. Is I think. Excuse me.
It's been so far. One more.
I'm eating a banana. I think you could have gone directly to the next platform. I think
Oh my
you had
God.
good enough inertia. I'm not sure what happened. Actually,
It's been so far.
did
One
you
more.
let go of grab?
Oh my god.
No, you were keeping
Dude,
the.
I swear that that's not happening. I swear that that's literally just not happening.
I don't know why that happened. Then you're taking extra damage, and it's like. I feel like you probably could have pushed jump
Annoying.
in the middle
If that
of the
didn't
big
happen, that would've
room.
been nuts.
There. Because I think if you bounce on this little ceiling and then you push jump, you gain like stupid inertia, and you just keep it till the rest of the
That's annoying. If that didn't happen, that would have been
until the goalpost. Basically, you do like a touchdown.
can save
Well, it's
time
not a
having
touchdown.
the
It's like
goal.
a goal. Okay. We've talked a bit about this boss.
Dude, why are those cats killing each
The
other?
timing in which you are getting in, I think hitting the chest will make that timing somewhat inconsistent. So I'm really not sure what the timing would be for any of the attacks. Then again, not a lot of people try to come in this boss, like see this boss with perfect timing.
Nice. My new strategy
because
is
I-
paying off when I do it.
For mom to choose.
I think I'm the only one who kind of tries to apply the knowledge that the air pattern versus ground pattern
What's
is
the Monday cheese?
dependent on a timer.
For Monday.
It is. The big issue is if you get hit by a meteor on your way in, the timing is gonna be all wrong.
Really?
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Gosh. Should be closer there.
And all these
So
grabs
easy,
are
huh?
tough. Like there's no shame in missing one or two and losing like it's about 5 seconds. So
Game is-
not the end of the world.
Okay. Hey,
Hey, what's up?
I'm actually.
Hey, get on Poke Rogue. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, I'm actually happy. Hey, I'm not.
Can I also
Hey.
appreciate? Wait, I thought I was following
Dude, I can't
you.
even tell you. I would trade all of the physical.
I think
or
if I
the
click on this,
mental
it's gonna
and
like
emotional pain
teleport
that I
me.
have for
Um,
more physical.
I love those
That-
split names.
Oh, sorry.
There's
I feel
just
like I could just endure it so much more.
Dude, I don't know.
It's
about
just
you,
super
but I would trade
funny.
all my mental
a lot of them are like,
That sounds way better. How do
Okay,
I
wait,
trade
hold
you
on,
know,
hold
it's just
on.
the stage,
Hold
and
on.
then you see Hitmonchan or hot spicy chicken ramen.
punches Palafin in the neck?
Like that's half of the fun of being a speedrunner. You get to name your own splits. Love it.
Am I gonna
Okay.
get metronome skip first try or first 2 tries?
Of course.
Okay.
I think I remember there was like some sort of
Beluga?
some shenanigans. Yeah, because if you get hit,
Oh my god.
You just killed him.
yeah, I've had this happen to me.
I'm glad that I didn't grab that because I'm awful. Oh, that was a bomb.
In real life.
It sucks because
I
you,
thought I was on the
yeah,
side.
that meteor, like that metronome, not meteor. It's super tough to put it
I
all
have
the
to
way
get
up.
metronome skip. Oh, it's for real doomed.
Overquill.
Okay, I got it.
Nice. First try too. That's like
Dude.
really good.
No. You're the best Ristar player in.
I'm okay.
Richmond.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm getting there. We're trying.
Richmond.
No, I'm not there. I'm not there, dude.
Also like the
Quick attack from Flareon one shots my 14.
is it modesty? I like the path to self-improvement. I love it. Okay. Two, three. Yeah. So that center head was supposed to take a hit during the intro. That lasts you 3 seconds, which really is not the end of the world. I think the worst thing that can happen is you mess it up in such a way that you have to wait 20 seconds.
Good landing. Max range grab, misses, doesn't matter. I mean, it kind of matters actually. I wish it didn't.
The thing is, I'm a bit surprised. Actually, I thought I didn't know you could grab it like a second time. Okay, so there's a strat that I go for, but that one is like a bit tough. If I have to health, well, I think nowadays I would probably take the damage. That's kind of reckless. But if you hit the ceiling, then you land on the spikes. You're still invincible from headbutting the ceiling. Then you jump, you hit the ceiling again, and then you jump again. It's 2 bits of timing that are pretty tight, so probably not the best idea to give, but
oh, let me in. And the trumpet doesn't let you in.
For this one, I just do a diagonal up right grab.
Oh my god, stop.
Oh my god. Ristar.
Yeah.
Ristar is having fun right now. Probably too much fun. But yeah, before the drum, I just do diagonal up right grab and I just tap release. And that immediately lands you into the big drum, so.
Like that?
Okay. I think at some point we're gonna have to talk a lot about the next bosses, but for now it's
just turn the computer off and you'll be fine.
For now it's just smooth sailing, so.
Imagine I beat this boss without taking damage. That would be epic.
Because we have a lot to talk about when it comes to the last bosses.
Imagine Mag Mortar shopping.
I don't really want to do that.
Damn, Mag Mortar do be shopping though. What will he buy? A Magmarizer for his son?
Yeah, a part is just run-of-the-mill wall wreck. You just fight the boss. Try not to get hit. Nothing much happens. For the most part, up until something bad happens. And then there's not much that you can do aside from trying to mitigate the time loss as much as possible.
Attack harshly fell. Oh, see ya.
And the trumpets snowball.
Oh, there we go. That's better. Okay. That's the first time that I've seen this, and I think this gains time, actually. I think that one was crazy.
Alright, dude.
I didn't even think about it, but yeah.
And then get a good pull skip. That's all I need. That's literally all I need right now.
I think there was a way to make it, like, this part even faster, but then I haven't done, like, speed comparisons. I would need to... That also I haven't tried. So, more movement tech to analyze then, I guess. Wow. Grabbing the bomb is definitely a good fate, because you could, like, miss the bomb and the bully at the same time.
I'm trying to throw snowballs
for hours on end. Good snowball.
Okay, I got really good ones.
Yeah.
One more. Come on, please! Let's go!
Nice.
Oh, that was insane. It was basically like near perfect. So there's a discussion like, should you use a super fast snowball for the third hit, knowing that it will slow down the cutscene, but at the same time you know that it's gonna hit. Whereas any other snowball that doesn't go like super fast
Yeah, see you, bro. See,
has a chance of like landing
I'll just make
Thank you.
into the bully's guard, which isn't great, so... but I would probably still
Oh my gosh, I'm
do
hitting
what
everything now,
Ristar
also getting-
did in this run and just like try to grab
Not the worst thing ever. I'm gonna grab this.
and like throw a regular snowball.
Can't take it anymore. Eating a burger with no funny mustard.
Okay, I'm just landing randomly into these conversations like Ristar landing after
Oh my gosh, I hate that.
after being in shooting star mode. Ah, okay. Okay, that is the slope grab. It's tough. I think. Oops.
I'm not doing it here. Play the game regularly. Okay.
Oops. Oops. Oops.
Okay, not the worst thing ever.
So I think whenever Ristar is in this sprite, that means that you're gaining enough speed for the jump to work comfortably. I think
Play the game
I haven't tested it either, so nevertheless, like excellent slopes.
Okay, not the worst thing ever.
I think I would probably like save it way below
Spicy chicken
the
ramen.
point that was chosen here, so that's like really good. I think this is before we discovered the new bit of tech. So there is a new bit of tech that we have discovered with this, where you wait. Well,
So bad, it's unreal.
no, you're just learning. This it happens, man. Okay, well we didn't get to see the one, but yeah, there's
This is not something I should be losing time on.
yeah, it's tough. Like this boss is what the oh my goodness. I used to do them like this unsafe actually.
Like I'm literally just so
Oh
bad.
no, that
Once you mess up the pattern though, I'm just not used to it. Frick. Got frozen twice.
nice.
Oh my god, what does he do next, dude? I have no idea. Oh no.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't hit the belly, because that probably slows him down a little bit.
Okay. Oh my
Wow,
god.
okay, you got it.
I'm so bad.
I think that was a wraparound, like the planning had started over again. I think. I'm not sure.
Funnily enough.
But yeah, there's a new strat where you try to dodge the cold breath. The ice breath. And
I'm going to
then you're
probably
just
save
chilling.
time here,
But yeah.
hopefully. In these next few little spots. That would be nice.
I see. Okay, hold on. Look at the Look at my webcam is off. We're seeing the start button. I like it. Start. Yep. That's the way to do it. So that's a very tiny minor one. I think you're gaining time. I should time this as well. But I generally jump to do a jump grab here. So that makes sure that I can start the grab as I'm like jumping. So that means I'm making forward momentum. I don't grab the wall in this situation, so I'm not sure.
I have to get this pole skip if it's the last thing I do.
Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, it sucks because you were really close to dodging these. And if you
Who knows what I'm doing right there? I don't know.
yeah, it kind of it could have been like even faster had you dodged one of the projectiles. These parts are like really tough to navigate through. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but when you get hit, Ristar has like little stars blinking around, and those are additional objects that the game is trying to render. So if had you not gotten hit by the projectile, then it would have been like a lot more lag free than it already was. I'll just come back to it just to show.
I could have saved more time if I wasn't a noob.
But the first thing that you need to do, the first order of business is you need to... Jesus. This thing is not working at all. You hit the big thing, because then it splits into two, but it's not gonna shoot like so many projectiles on screen. But you can see it slowed down a tiny bit. And also, well, he had the recoil. That's like... Now that I'm looking at it, not that big of a deal, but...
I could have saved more time if I wasn't a noob.
Okay. Wow, I don't do that. I tried it, I missed it every single time, so... I have not tried this either. Well, I guess I'm not trying it now because I'm playing a lot of hard mode, but yeah. Yeah, a lot of these ideas are really, really interesting. I could definitely implement them into my game plan. Some of these I could probably look at them, but like the one which we just saw with the rice cooker, like that's 100% something that could be something that's faster. It's just no discussion. Practically speaking, I don't know if it's like usable, but then if you see it in a run, then that means, you know, that's a good sign.
I haven't gotten that one in a while, but that's true.
Do you do... You just spam grab? You spam grab, okay. Oh, we didn't see it, but yeah. I used to do it like this, so. Okay, so a small improvement here.
So much less risk of me being silly and dying on the other one.
If you can jump and do a diagonal grab, you'll grab this faster, and then you'll keep the momentum, so you'll end up on this one quicker. You do this, you have to walk a little bit. That's like half a second.
I can't swing on that. He's just gonna fly in my face.
But if the crystal is at the very end, then it's...
Oh, that was nuts.
Ah,
That was
that's...
so fast.
Yeah, I think that's why whenever I grab it, the wall, you just like hit jump preemptively, because there's no like... There's no nuance in the jump. If you spam jump and you accidentally land on the ground, well, accidentally, then you'll basically get the jump even though you weren't expecting it, probably. I think I used to do the breakdown strat.
That's cool. I like
here, where I just like bounce and I can grab the crystal as I'm bouncing up and down. But I don't think I've ever made it work, so I think this is I think that strat works better. Nice. From right to left, I think is slightly more practical, because I think there are more
pretty good, pretty decent.
More frames that can make it work. So the window,
Holy cannoli!
the window of making it work is like slightly better.
I practice this so much. Don't mess this up. Full focus mode.
The margin of error shrinks.
Okay, no claw. That means I have to get hit here.
Wow, that's the new strat. Ah, I went the other side.
Okay, and I'm gonna get hit on wake up. No!
Yeah.
I didn't go far enough away.
That's a tough one. Because of the way the thing is laid out, it doesn't seem like you're farther away, but I think you should probably have this as a visual cue. Although I mess it up myself, so
Wake up. No.
Yeah, you reached that too. So I'm really. I think it was like really close.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. No.
I don't know how he jumped
been
like
actually
next to
did so
you
much
though.
worse.
That's the part that I don't understand. I don't get it.
I don't know why my split is so messed up there. My split is for real messed up there. What the heck is that?
Yeah. Also, the split seems to
gotta
indicate
mess
that
that up.
you
Split somewhere.
yeah had a 1 second fight, which I don't know the strat for that. I don't know how you can get from end of Automaton 2 into
Because there's no way I lost them. I need to fix that.
outside of the planet in 1 second. That's some serious skill there.
Maybe my sum of best isn't as good as I thought it was.
Alright.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a discussion about some of best. Some of best might be, well, just by looking at it, roughly 28, probably sub 28.
Dude, are you fucking kidding me?
It's probably a more practical way of doing it. What I do, personally, is I just do a single wall. At first, I thought I was gaining time. Then, I wasn't sure. I don't think that I'm losing time whenever I'm holding, like, up left. So...
Oh, man.
Okay. You ready? This is gonna be endless, basically. But I have to explain as best as possible how iBar works. And that's going to be a nightmare. But I have to do it. Okay, so there are two phases. The phase where the shield is up, and the phase where the eye is malfunctioning, the shield is like down. Okay. Well, it's starting to deactivate, basically. And I call it phase B. So phase A is the shield is up, phase B is like it's trying to fix the eye. And there are two hit point values. There's the hit point value that is indicated by the little colors on the tail. And there is the hit point value of the shield, which is a function. Please stay with me. It is a function of the phase. Well, it's supposed to be a function of the color. Supposed to. And it's also supposed to be dependent on the difficulty level for some reason. So if everything goes well, the hit point values of the shield for like each time that you damage the core is supposed to be 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. That's the case in normal mode. And I've learned it in hard mode, which is 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. And super must be something like, let me check. Blah, blah, blah. I think I have it somewhere. One of them. Also, please excuse the drill. Super is 55677. Okay. Okay, interesting. Why they're doing it, I'm not sure. But this is how it works. Okay, so that's the beginning of how things go Ari from here. Because I think everybody understands that in the community. Man, this sprite is really well made, actually. I love the dithering here. Makes it... I think it's one of the better sprites out there. It's just so well made. I have a BizHawk. Yeah, there we go. So then I can show you how this works. Hopefully the controller is working well. But basically, okay. Yeah, there's the little okay, don't pay attention to the timer. Okay, so when I've done this, remember I said 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. So that's enough hits for the shield. And you go to phase B under 2 conditions. The first one is the hit point value of the shield has reached 0, which is the case here. Well, technically it's not exactly what's happening, but it's going to be good enough for people to get an idea, right? The shield is off, and Ibar needs to be available. So there's a planning that Ibar is going to go for. This planning is also in Task Science in the Discord. I could probably look this up. Let me see. No, I'm not seeing this. I think it's around... I think at some point I linked to it earlier. It probably was in general. There we go. Okay, so this is... It starts with Boomerang. So that's what we're seeing here. And Boomerang lasts a lot of time. So a lot of these movements can last very long, like a very long time. And you don't want this to happen because whenever they do happen and the shield has reached 0, then it's not going to go from phase A to phase B immediately. It's just going to wait a long time, right? Which is not interesting to us because then we're losing a lot of time. I can show you... Well, at some point there is a boomerang, a gun, and a boomerang. If you do it well enough, you probably shouldn't be in so much trouble. But you see, I hit the eye 3 times, and it's not doing anything, like right now. It's just waiting for boomerang to stop, and boomerang stops after a fixed amount of time. I could hit the boomerang right now, it wouldn't change a thing. And now it's starting to like, oh, now I'm available. And what are my shield's hit point values? Oh, it's 0, so I can go into the next one. So when transitioning from phase A to phase B, this is phase B, right? It's going to load the hit point values of the shield. If I hit him now, he's going to lose, like the core is going to lose 1 hit point, so it's going to go from like blue to green. But you have to understand that when I'm hitting Ibar right now, like, or whether I decide to hit him or not, it's still going to go to the next like set of hit point values. It's just a funny tidbit. Like, it's blue. So what are, like, how many hits do I need to deal on the shield? It's gonna be 4. Because it's just loading the next set of values without really thinking whether or not I did hit I-bar. So that's really funny because they're... So then this is gonna be 5. 2, 3, 4. Alright, so what happened right there was... It was 5. But there is an additional mechanic that I have to talk about, which is... I know, it's a bit tough, but like, people have to stay with me here. Whenever 10 seconds have elapsed in like all of the phase A's, the shield takes a hit. Why? I'm not sure. If you, well, in the faster strats that we've established, you don't see that mechanic. 10 seconds is kind of a lot. I'm not sure if it's cumulative phase A's. I know that it's definitely like some amount of time. And what that does is like basically it takes 1 hit point. It's every 10 seconds. That duration depends on the difficulty level, because I kid you not, in hard mode it's 20 seconds and in super mode it's 30 seconds. But if you wait for long enough, the shield will just take damage. And so at some point you will probably see the eye blinking if you're not doing anything. Should be 5. 4, 5. See how it's like exactly waiting that it's available, right? There's the Gatling, but like it's only at the end of the Gatling that we're seeing the eye blinking. Should be another... Wait. Yeah, it should be another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think the eye is gonna start blinking immediately, like from here on out. Because it's just reading them from memory, and then memory doesn't have anything to show. So it's just gonna read them anyways, and I think if I remember correctly, it's gonna read zeros. So it's just gonna go... Okay. Oh, never mind. So it's doing the little like boomerang, big gun boomerang thing in the planning. Okay. Oh, there we go. So it like immediately explodes because it's just not meant to reach that point. And now it's gonna reach the next set of values, which is the values corresponding to hard difficulty. So, oh, there's another 0. Okay. You ready? You ready? Okay. It's just having fun reading the rest of the planning. So that's should be 5. Probably the mechanic like yeah, it's having like a lot more hit points right now, because basically I wasn't hitting I-bar and I-bar gets mad at me. It's like, okay, I'm gonna turn into hard mode. I'm hitting you. You're not hitting me. I am the one who knocks. So you're just you could spend enough time. I think at some point he would turn into super difficulty, and then at the end of it there is a delimiter that is called FF for 255. So at some point his shield becomes like almost invincible. You have to hit him 255 times for you to have any chance of reaching phase B. And when that happens, I think there are ways that you can hit him one too many times and it would like overflow, and it wouldn't understand would it even understand even once that that the eye is malfunctioning? I'm trying to. I'm not too sure actually what's happening there. It probably would work. So yeah, right now I'm fighting him on like super difficulty, which is just ridiculous. So that's the gist of it. That's like evidence that yeah, you're just like fighting him, and he's. Can I die? Wow, I can actually. Okay, I don't know what's gonna happen. Is it gonna teleport me somewhere or like... Nah, it's just... I'm doing the fight again. So the beginning is 3 hit points for the shield. I'm doing jump grab so that the grab is like as short-lived as possible, because that set timer of like whenever greedy is gonna become available is stopped whenever you are grabbing the shield, or like grabbing everything at I-bar. It's the same idea as the very first boss of the game. So if you're grabbing Riho, it's gonna be like, oh, what's the cutscene again? I forgot. That's the same idea. And then, well, as I said, at the end of phase A, Greedy is gonna, I-bar, sorry, is gonna load the hit points for the next phase. So that means whenever you're getting hit, that was 3 hits for the phase that's after that. That has 4 hit points, sorry. 1, 2, 3. And this one would have, how many times did I hit him? 5? It's probably, yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now the next one, it was supposed to have 5, but I hit him like 3 times, so it should be dead now. So that's the way that I do it. It's kind of complicated. I figured there would be ways in the planning to make like basically the let me die again actually. Hold on. I figured that there are ways that you could limit the planning as much as possible. Whenever you're doing what I'm doing, like you are inside of the shield and you are like wailing in on the shield. I-bar is gonna cycle through a lot of the attacks like really quickly, but at the same time, I don't think that there is a better planning to have than the one that we're seeing here, because there's this. Oops. And whenever the planning is not really what you want it to be, you can always delay it. Sometimes I tried delaying it. Probably there are ways that you can delay it too much. But if you're doing this, basically if you're far away, far enough away, I-bar is gonna stop the planning. And it's gonna go, wait, he's running away. Let me just do the one move where it's a multi-level move, where it's gonna go for Gatling. Oops. So it's gonna go for Gatling if you're like close enough to the ground. And if you jump and you grab while facing right, that's actually in the code. It's gonna go for homing missile. And that's the next attack. So yeah, that's I-bar in a nutshell. I would need to reorganize these thoughts a bit more cleanly. Now that we have this, let's just go back to the I-bar fight, because I've seen, I think in this specific instance, people generally take inspiration from other runs, And not all runs have the same amount of knowledge about this boss. This boss is like pretty... It's pretty intricate. It's tough to get into it. So hopefully there was some explanation. But here we see there's a 4th hit in the shield. Loses a tiny bit of time. Maybe to set up properly for a boomerang, but I in this case I don't think... Yeah, it's just... it's tough to say what damage has been done onto the shield. But you have to do it as soon as the eye starts blinking. That's your cue to like hit the shield some more, because that's gonna count for the next, like the next hit point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So two extra. That it starts blinking. 1. Only 1 hit point. So right now it was supposed to be 4. You have to hit him 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if that one counted.
I need to let him walk there so he doesn't do the gun, huh?
It probably did. Yeah, but yeah, because of this, you're getting all of the slow patterns basically. The idea is if you hit him, like, it basically can snowball very positively. So the more times you hit the shield, like in ways that basically render it like malfunctioning, then you will get fewer attacks, and so you will get fewer like slower attacks that are later in the planning. So like it's doing the Gatling attack twice, so that's not really supposed to happen at this point in time. Well, it's a video game, it's kind of supposed to happen, but like I think he got 1 HP. Yeah, 1 HP. So now the big gun is coming out, but I would say probably better to have it for red phase. When that happens, that does happen in some of my runs, I would take the damage, then do the barrier, like the part where I'm just like hitting from left, from right to left, and I'm shot, like the thing that you did, where you just like smack the shield so many times, and then I would kite for the last phase.
I need to let him walk there so he doesn't do the gun, huh?
I was just 1 HP. Yeah. Now it's so now the shield has no HP because I think you've hit it 5 times. And I don't know if the last hit counted. That's an interesting little tidbit at the end. The issue is, even though the I bar is like taking some time to charge the big gun, you're not hitting him a lot of times because yeah, after a while your invincibility runs out and you just what's the term? Yeah, you just get ejected once the invincibility runs out. So for a second I thought that what I saw just now like could have been a really good idea. Wait, is it this part?
I need to let him walk there. So
okay. Space decides to work and not work whenever it so desires. That's a bit. Yeah, I was like, oh, I never thought of that. The problem is like Ristar's invincibility period runs out, then he just gets ejected, and you get hit too, which is like scary. This is part of a planning that's not really supposed to happen anyway, because it's like boomerang, gun, boomerang. So yeah, hopefully that gives you enough knowledge to deal with this section. That took some time, but I think it was necessary to go through it, so... Alright, greedy. Let's see. Should I explain how greedy works? This will be for another day. And 28, 44, 95. Slightly late split, but it is a 28-44. So it is tied 8th place with 2 other runners. Including myself, but including the one and only breakdown, who has been like kind of a strength at the very beginning of the scene, like the scene's activity. So it's quite crazy to see this happening. I think it's really cool. Yeah, excellent run. Wait, I don't want... Okay. There we go. Yeah, excellent run. I'll verify this. I know that there's another one. Let me pull it up. Because there's a bus rush that I've just seen. Like it just popped up. Should I go like this, this? Okay. Boom. Is it up dog? It is up dog. Great. Mordekaiser, greedy, Hitmonchan, Henry. I'm very curious, actually, what strats are used in Bus Rush, actually. Nice.
I should have gotten hit by the hook. I'm so fucking bad. Doesn't matter. It does fucking matter. I'm not paying attention. I'm reading the
I love
goddamn chat.
I love the idea that like every single one of us, we generally show the end of the previous run, so like we see the tragedy and then we just see the beginning of like the good run.
Why am I so easily
And
distractible?
people have like very different ways of appreciating like whatever is happening. Okay, let's see it. Nice.
No, it's fine. It's nothing against you, dude.
Reading chat is definitely
no,
a cause of
I'm not
like
blaming you.
run explosion. That's
Not myself, dude.
I'm also noticing people have like very different timings, split timings.
Are you talking about the Adderall?
Oh, I think I understand what's happening. Yeah, there's a chance that you probably, Ristar, you probably took inspiration from my own runs. In Bus Rush, I swim from left to right. I do this, which you're not supposed to do in the actual story mode. You probably shouldn't do this. But I'm realizing I do it here because remember how I said that this is not pure randomness? It's like dependent on the timer. If you don't do anything, you stay on the left side, O-side is going to come here optimally, right? You're not going to lose any frames, which is bad because then it's going to decide to go to the right side and that loses you a second and a half, probably even more because it's just gonna be staying at like the left side of the screen, and it's gonna take its sweet time to go out. So I swim a little bit to lose some amount of frames, enough that it's gonna decide to go left.
Are you talking about that?
So that's why I'm doing it. And then I'm like swimming to the left and then swimming left to
you're
right.
such a bad influence.
So when you know this, the whole like OSAT scrolling thing, it's actually huge, because here you can gain a little bit of time. But then you can expect OSAT to go like to exit from the left side, and since parallax, but also like camera angles, like the way this works, if you're swimming from right to left at that point,
Man, you're such a
OSAT is gonna exit the screen a little slower.
bad influence.
So
I know you've been in here, by the way. I saw you right when you.
OSAT is regularly choosing to show. These are all the. Do you know about the sequences, by the way? I think like all the patterns are belong to a sequence. Oh my goodness. This could add up to seconds, actually. I think this added up to like a second or a second and a half, just trying to swim from right to left as OSAT is swimming from right to left. Yeah. Sucks, because that was like... That was okay luck. Obviously, when you get perfect luck, you really want OSAT to come like to the left side. At some point, people are probably going to have to force the issue, like, all the time, if they want world record, which is going to suck. Hopefully, that's not going to be a thing, but it might become a thing. Nice. The angle is excellent there. It's tough to account for like both trajectories, so that's really well made. Also good hit.
Wow, what a time save when you actually like learn how to beat the boss. That's fucking crazy.
This is the last like big luck hurdle, the RNG part as they call it. Cause yeah, if the bird is, yeah, this is fine actually, yeah. Nice. Nice. Yeah, bird was nice, so excellent fight. If you're ever curious about the OSAT patterns, the Ristar Discord has them all. I think either in strats or task science. Nice. Okay, so this is the new strat that we've had. I don't know if you're gonna use it, because this is my first time watching this, actually. Are you going to take the damage? Oh. Yeah, you can't do it. You have to take the damage, like, here. Exactly. And you have to recognize how many bounces it's gonna be on the ground, and it's like... depends where the shadow is going to be. So shadow is here, is going to be one extra jump, but if shadow is a bit closer, then it's only a couple jumps. That was a good fight. I kind of want to see. I mean, then the next ones are Oh. The game cheated you out of this start ball. Like, I don't like this. Hitmonchan. I don't go for the strat here. Yeah. On both occasions, I think you were slightly too much to the right side, so Uranim decided to go the other way. Oh, nice distance. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you really have to be farther away.
Man, I could
Yeah, rhythm was a bit too
4
fast.
seconds faster. Fuck.
Yeah, I understand the pain. I've gone through it yesterday and the day before. That fight is tough, especially the way that we've laid things out now. It's getting like harder and harder and harder to optimize it. I think we've seen this. One little extra thing actually that I should add is I jump here. So there's like, you're supposed to jump here, nah, yes. And when you jump, you're getting closer to the eye. Yeah, we've discussed the eye bar fight. I think Boomerang is coming right up, yeah. But then you're gonna get... Yeah, you're gonna get your strat, which is like... you're getting an additional Boomerang. Yeah, I think you can gain like 8 seconds, at least. From like music cue, I think that was like 8 seconds. That's the part that can be improved. So we've been talking about that elusive sprite. I still haven't managed to find it, but we suspect that there is something here that prevents Ristar from grabbing things, and it makes sense in so many ways. We haven't found a way to disprove that theory, basically. See how Ristar is supposed to be knocked away, but is like still there? Supposed to be knocked away like here, and it's like as if there's an invisible wall. And it happened twice too, like we've seen it twice, so... But yeah, there are many grabs that just happen to not work. Oh, great. I don't know if that's intentional, but that's like really, really good. And I think I have to show this. So the way Greedy works, it's also a planning that is filled with like some weights. And they're very short weights. But they can make the difference. So you could grab him right here. The problem is he hasn't finished the dash. So whenever you're hitting him, is gonna go to the next attack or the next pattern in the planning, and in this case that is to wait. It's just gonna wait like a second about. So what you do is you wait for Greedy to finish the dash. Now you grab him. Immediately goes for a teleport. So you're gaining a tiny bit of time. I probably could grab him there, but... What? Yeah, try going for the grab. Like, you just don't lose much time trying to go for it. He is technically accessible, like here. It's possible, if you make a run for it early enough, you can grab him. And that counts as an extra hit. And if you mess it up, then you can go back the other way and you can grab it in like regular fashion. overall, like, really, really solid. I think OSAT made you lose something like 5, 6, like 8 seconds. OSAT always makes you lose time. That's the crappy part about it. So we can safely say you lost like 12 seconds to OSAT.
Are you fucking kidding me? I played 0.28 seconds better.
I mean, you'll get better times. That's really good. I think, okay, I'll approve both of these. Let me just do this. Verify. And verify. I know that it's tied with Chubbis. I'll see like how I solve this issue. I'll probably have to come back to it because I don't know what his time is. I'll look this up. We'll probably get another time that's like lower very, very, very soon. So I'm not like too worried about it. Yeah, that's gonna be my time. I hope you enjoyed this restart. I hope that's like, well, definitely hope to see more runs and hopefully some of the advice that I've given. You know, I tried to go for the pedantic approach of like basically doing commentary on every single thing that could be improved. Hopefully that that will help you get even better times than the ones that we're seeing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, if I refresh, OMG, incredible! There are speedrun récents. There are recent speedruns, and we're seeing some new times. I'll do a judgment call on this, and I will basically go do some other streams today. I'm gonna be a bit busy, but I'm probably gonna go back to boss rush mode tomorrow and try to make this a lot more. Well, I'll try to use the new strat basically on this guy, because there's the new strat, and I really want this to be. I would like the world record to be a bit more optimized. So we'll just go for that. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll definitely see you some other time. Let's see, is there a Ristar speedrunner round? Oh yeah, there's me, myself. Yeah, I have to go right now. But I hope you enjoy this, and yeah, goodbye!